Hey guys, Happy New Year. I'm back in Bucharest, Romania. I came here for New Year's Eve. We actually had a fantastic night on New Year's Eve. I was extremely drunk on the table, smashing alcohol because I was celebrating my 2024. I had a good year in the stock market. I made good money. I made good progress on my YouTube channel. And it was another year that I lived, and I lived well. And I traveled to so many different places. So I was proud of myself and happy. And so I wanted to celebrate. And I celebrated by getting very smashed with my good friends here in Romania. We went to a kind of music event. It was Adam Port, and the event was called Gaia, and I actually had a fucking fantastic time. It was really fun. And there was hundreds of beautiful women. I kid you not. There were literally hundreds of beautiful women. And I was like, God bless Romania. This country is fantastic. And there's a reason why I keep coming here. Not just for the women, there are many other factors, which I'll talk about in another video. The point of this video is that I bumped into an old friend who was sitting on our table. Now his profile is, he's about 5'4", 5'5", so like pretty short. And face-wise, not the best looking guy either. Nothing really about him. Appearance-wise, he'd be lucky to get a 5. He's probably a 4, looks-wise. God, I hope he doesn't watch this video. And what I was shocked about was the lady standing by his side. About 5'11", absolutely gorgeous. So she was tall for a girl, skinny, sweet, super cute facial features. She looked like an 8 or a 9. She was literally double his looks rating. To my surprise, I find out that was his wife. I was like, what? This guy is punching big time. How the hell has he landed himself an absolute worldie? This girl was fantastic. And let me tell you how he landed her. Initially, a lot of you would look at that and say, something's wrong here. He must be famous. He must have a lot of money. She must be a gold digger. Those are the initial things that would come to mind. And you'd be right. In general, you would absolutely be right. Okay, you don't often see a guy who's a 4 out of 10 with a woman who's a 9 out of 10. That's not happening unless he's an outlier in a specific field. So let me tell you, well, first of all, I'm annoyed that, again, a lot of the comments you read and a lot of these kind of incel black pill type propaganda, I'm going to call it, depletes a man's hope in this world. Yeah, but why should I even bother? Why should I even try? Yeah, I'm a 4 out of 10 looks-wise, and Wheat Waffles rated me a 4, so I'm hopeless, and there's no point even trying. This is a losing game. Fine then. If you're going to play a losing game, you go down that route. That is not the route I've chosen. That is not the route that this chap has chosen, who's bagged himself basically a 9 out of 10. You have to look at yourself as the sum of all the parts, okay? You're a package deal as a man. It's not just your looks. This is the essence of my channel. The essence of my channel is you are a package deal. Your looks, your money, your status, your character, your personality, your chat, your lifestyle. There's so much other shit that comes with it, right? And luckily, women are attracted to men and that have a sum of those parts. Yes, they have high standards, but luckily for us, they're not purely visual. Whereas men, let's be honest, we're purely visual, right? We just want her to look hot. And then we look at all the other things. If she's not hot, she doesn't even get a chance, right? So as guys, you got a chance. This guy's clearly proven it. Now, let me tell you how he bagged her. He bagged her for a couple of reasons. I'm going to give you 2 reasons how he bagged her. The first and most obvious reason is that he is successful in business, he has worked hard, and he does drive a nice car. Okay, he bought himself a nice Porsche, and it is a sexy car, and he's got himself a decent apartment. It's not like some fat mansion or some fat house. He's got a nice apartment and a nice car. Okay, so that exudes wealth. That's telling people straight up that I have money, which immediately gives him a level of status. Okay, so that's nice. That's in Eastern Europe, by the way. That's a big deal because people are generally quite poor over here, right? Poorer than the West. So a woman wants a guy with money. Whether it's in Miami or New York, the girls already have money. Yes, they do want a guy with money, but if he's going to be a dickhead and he's not good looking, then she'll be like, nah, forget this. I can look after myself. There's plenty of other men. There's plenty of other fish in the sea as well. So that's the advantage of being in Eastern Europe, right? And the second reason is, along with the first, he lives in Romania. It's as simple as that. He doesn't live in London, Miami, New York, the big cities with a shit ton of competition. He lives in Bucharest, Romania. There's not that much competition for, one, good-looking men, two, rich and successful men. Okay, there's a very limited number of those men here. So if you are any of those two, if you're good-looking and rich, fuck me, come to Romania. You will absolutely dominate and clean up, right? Probably why the Tates came here, because they have a great time, and I completely agree with them. And when I met Andrew, and I said to him, I'm tired of the West, it's not really for me. And he said to me, I don't blame you, because he shares and echoes the same thoughts, right? These guys came here and they clean up with the girls because they got money. And Eastern European girls love money. That's what the Russian girls call it. Money, not money, money. Want the money. They love it. So there you go. That's a story of a 5'4" guy. Might be 5'5". I'm pretty sure he's 5'4". I mean, he's fucking short. Like, when I looked around the whole party, he was one of the shortest people there. Like, Romanians are not short in general. They're quite a tall population. Eastern Europeans aren't very short people. He's actually not Romanian, but he's pretty short compared to all the other people in the party, right? So he wouldn't be getting the cream of the crop at that party. So I don't know how he picked her up or what he did. He probably rolled up with his Porsche one day, saw a hot girl and had a little chat with her. I'm sure he's got a pair of balls on him. I'm sure he's got some chat. And I'm sure he's also got half a brain to be able to speak to her, because he also made himself some good money. He must have some decent level of chat. And you need it. You need the confidence. You need the chat if you're going to bag yourself a banging wifey. So there you have it. It is possible to be a short king and to have a cracking girlfriend, wife even. This girl was unbelievable. I couldn't believe my eyes. So less negative bullshit in 2025, more positivity. Change what you can, control what you can. What you cannot control, nothing you can do about that shit. You've got to be pragmatic and rational as a guy. Boys, it's 2025. Let's do this shit. Let's keep moving forward. Life is too short to sit there and complain on the internet, to sit there and write negative comments, to sit there and give up on your life and think that you're not worthy of it. If you think you're not worthy, then you're probably not worthy. If you start believing you're worthy, you might just start making steps towards progress. And who knows, you might bag yourself a 9 out of 10 wifey in Eastern Europe.